Hi, I would like to share something that I find extremely interesting with you, and I would really like to get your thoughts on this, or maybe let me know if you have this in your hand. Okay, so I drew in my headline there, and at the end of the headline, I added this A. But the A, look at the slash going through the middle of it. It's longer than the A. It doesn't fit inside the lines. So the triangle looks like this, but I don't have this in my hand. I just drew it in. Now, when I was at the Kalamazoo Expo, which by the way was my very first expo, I sat for, 8-9 hours a day reading palms. And I noticed that a lot of the vendors there that came to me for a reading, quite a few of them had this symbol in their hand, and I got pretty busy at the end, and I kept thinking I need to take pictures of this, and I just didn't. I forgot. But this is so fresh in my mind, and it has been really kind of like there's something saying you really need to talk about this. This isn't anything that I have learned thus far. This is an observation, and I am trying to connect the dots. Now, let me show you what else I have found about this A. So, this is the Hebrew alphabet, and in the very beginning, the beginning of the alphabet starts with Aleph, and it was supposed to look like the ox. Okay, do you see that at the very beginning? It looks like a scribble circle, and then like horns. And then as it progressed, we see that A, like what is in the palms that I was telling you. I see this in certain palms, and when I say certain, these were the vendors that were at the expo. So these are people that have developed gifts of divination, like they're mediums, or they're very interested in the occult. And this was a reoccurring symbol, and you see this is the early A, this is the early this is Aleph. And it is also, the English letter A. Now it's modern English. And if you notice, it says here, the detailed blessings promised to those who observe the entire Torah begins with the Aleph of ox. So I have a theory, okay? And my theory is that this is also, like I showed you the pentagram, and like Neptune is there at the bottom of our wrist between Venus and the moon. There's the Mount of Neptune there. So I feel like this is connecting the dots to the beginning, and I find it interesting because it's on the headline. And the headline, I believe, is, I know the headline is about our mental world, the mental world that we live in. And I feel like it's the beginning of consciousness. So when you look at it on a larger, deep scale, and it being on the headline, I feel like these are the people that know, or they feel they are in touch with their consciousness is immortal. It's been there. It's always existed. The fact that it's on the headline. And again, there's no, this isn't anything that I've learned. This is an observation thus far. So I'm very curious if you have this on your headline. And I would really like to be able to share a picture on TikTok. So email me at misskulala@aol.com. I will put my email in the description box underneath, where you see the tags. My email will be in there. please email me pictures of your hand. And if you give me permission, I would love to be able to use the picture of your hand to do a TikTok. And then again, I would also I would love to compile a, like if you have this in your hand, let me know if you feel like you're a medium or, or if you just really aren't interested in anything like that. I just would like to share my results, maybe in a week or two of what I found. And I can use more than one image, I would really like to see that. Maybe it's on your heart, line, or maybe it's like, it's somewhere else. But I really would like to see the A with the slash going all the way through it. Because, see, I actually have that A, but it's more like the writer's mark that I had talked about in a previous video. It's more like the writer's mark and a slash through it, which I believe that is definitely the mark of somebody who has, intuition and psychic abilities, because my intuition line crosses it, so it's part of the health or the headline and the intuition line. So it's like an added line on there connecting it all. So I do believe that it shows that, but I think that this little A at the end of the headline is something different. I think it might be like a mark letting us know how long we've been here. And again, this is just a theory, but I hope that you'll help me. And let's do this together. Let's do this research together. So get me those pictures and let me know what type of divinity you're interested in, or what your gifts are. So just a short, simple email, with that in your hand. Show me that in your hand, and what it is you're interested in. If you're not, then you don't need to participate. But I would love it, if you would, and then I will revisit this in a week or two, and let's see what we come up with. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate you all.